Today's lecture that traces the journey of Honorable Narendra Modi from his humble beginnings in Vandanagar to his rise as a national leader and outlines some of the strategic elements that have helped him secure and positioning him for a third term as a Prime Minister. My dear, the journey of Narendra Modi from humble beginnings to a third term Prime Minister. First, I want to discuss you early life and influences. Humble beginnings. Narendra Modi was born on September 17, 1950 in Vandanagar, a small town in the state of Gujarat. Growing up in the modest surroundings, he experienced firsthand the struggles of a lower middle class family. His early life involved helping his father sell tea at the local railway station, a period that instilled in him the values of hard work and perseverance, cultural and ideological roots. From a young age, Modi was exposed to the cultural and spiritual ethos of his community. His involvement, my dear, with local tradition and the influence of his environment played a significant role in shaping his worldview. Later in his youth, he became associated with the Rashtriya Samaj Sevak RSS, an organization that emphasized discipline, social service, and a vision of national pride. This experience not only molded his organizational skills but also introduced him to a network that would be instrumental in his political career. Early political engagement of Honorable Narendra Modi, engagement and rise in the BJP, entry into politics. Modi's initial political training came through his work with the RSS. His disciplined approach and commitment caught the attention of political mentors, leading him to join the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. We quickly become recognized for his abilities to mobilize grassroots support and for his strategic thinking. Building a political base throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Modi worked diligently at various organizational levels. He was involved in party activities, helped in electoral campaigns, and gradually built a reputation as a dedicated and effective organizer. My dear, his hands-on approach and ability to connect with common people laid the foundation of his later leadership roles. The Gujarat chapter, leadership as a chief minister, assumptions of power. Honorable Narendra Modi became the Chief Minister of Gujarat in 2001, a role that would define his administrative style for years to come. His tenure was marked by an emphasis on economic development, infrastructure, growth, and governance reforms, economic reforms, and development. Under his leadership, Gujarat saw a period of rapid industrial growth, infrastructure development, and, my dear, investment in various sectors. His policies, often described as a pro-business and development-oriented, helped transform Gujarat's economy, making it a model for economic progress in India. My dear, controversies and challenges. Modi's tenure was not without controversy. Issues related to communal tensions and debates over governance practices were part of his legacy in Gujarat. However, his supporters argue that his focus on development and his strong administrative measures were instrumental in steering the state towards progress. My dear national leadership, the first and second term as a Prime Minister, 2014, a new era. In 2014, Modi led the BJP to a historic electoral victory. His campaign resonated with many Indians, promising strong governance, economic reforms, and a renewed sense of national pride. Initiatives like Digital India, Make in India, and efforts to improve infrastructure were key highlights of his first term. 2019 reaffirmation and expansion. Modi ji re-election in 2019 was seen as an endorsement of his vision for India. During his second term, he continued to focus on economic modernization, improve social welfare schemes, and asserting India's position on the global stage. His communication style, leveraging both traditional media and digital platforms, helped him connect with a broad spectrum of the electorate. The strategy and vision behind a third term. While much of the discussion about Modi's potential third term is speculative and based on his continued popularity and political strategy, several key elements have characterized his approach and may contribute to his ongoing electoral success. Consistent branding and communication, Modi's ability to craft a strong personal brand, one that symbolizes change, progress, and decisive leadership, remains one of his core strengths. His extensive use of digital media and public rallies helps him maintain direct communication with the masses. Economic initiatives and development projects. His focus on infrastructure, digital transformation, and economic reforms has created a narrative of modernization and progress by emphasizing policies that aim to transform India into a global economic power. He appeals to both urban and rural voters, national security, and global positioning. Modi's tenure has been marked by a strong stance on national security and a clear vision for India's role in global affairs. His policies are designed to bolster India's defense capabilities and assert its interests internationally, reinforcing his image as a leader who prioritizes India's sovereignty and global stature. Grassroots mobilization and organizational strength. The network established during his early days with the RSS and his subsequent rise within the BJP continue to be formidable force. The party organizational strength, extensive grassroots outreach and ability to mobilize voters remain critical components of his strategy. Inclusive messaging and social initiatives. Despite criticism, Modi's government has launched several social welfare schemes aimed at uplifting various sections of society by addressing issues such as sanitation, education, and healthcare. His approach attempts to build a narrative of inclusive development vision for the future. Looking ahead, Modi's vision includes further economic liberalization, technological advancement, and reforms in governance that promise to take India into a new era of prosperity. This forward-looking approach is intended to keep his base energized and attract new segments of voters. My dear, now the final conclusion about his journey, the journey of Narendra Modi from a modest childhood in Vandanagar to the helm of the nation illustrates a narrative of resilience, strategic acumen, and relentless ambition. His political career has been built on a foundation of grassroots mobilization, strong communication, and a vision for a modern India, as discussion about a potential third term gain momentum. It is clear that his strategy revolves around a blend of developmental initiatives, robust national security measures, and a continuous engagement with the citizenry through innovative communication channels. Whether one views his leadership as a transformative or controversial, there is no denying that Narendra Modi's rise is a testament to his ability to connect with people, drive change, and redefine the political landscape of India. This lecture offers a glimpse into the various phases of his journey and the strategic elements that have enabled him to remain a dominant force in Indian politics. This concludes the lecture on Narendra Modi's journey from his early life to his strategic positioning for a third term. Take care. Khuda Hafiz.